No experts, no insiders, just fans.
The longest running weekly overproduced, undertalented, episodic, sometimes echoing, often infighting wrestling podcast.
Music, please.
He's an angry elf.
Your mom goes to college.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Please, listen to my voice. And listen to the wise old Jew.
And welcome to the Weekly Squash. It is episode number 331 of the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Adam Baum, the Jew that leads the crew, alongside my executive producer across from me, Rody Rob.
Yeah.
Hey, he's working the board, so when I intro people now, they're already off mute because he's just better than me. And to my left, we have, are you still the Bionic Mark? What the fuck is he? I hope not.
Yep.
Bionic Mark? We're going with that still?
Still there.
Mark. Okay. All right. Hey. Hello.
Bionic Mark.
Hi, I'm Bionic Mark. Yeah, go on. So we've got a fun show tonight. We're going to kind of change up our format a bit, basically reinvent ourselves from the ground up to allow
the fucking ground up.
Right, so bear with us as we make some changes. We're gonna experiment with some new things, some new segments, some new ideas.
Can I just, in case there's somebody listening for the first time, maybe they subscribed yesterday because they've watched some of our old shows and are coming in now going, well, they're not doing what they did. What the fuck? Just to clarify, in case you don't know, we have been covering Raw for about 3 years now, from beginning to end, all the details, right? And now we are tired of covering Raw because the product has become just absolute shit.
Oh yeah, we're still gonna cover SmackDown on Tuesdays,
And we will talk Raw at times during the show, but not an in-depth look at it, reaction at it, as we have been doing, because frankly, 90% of it's unwatchable.
And recaps.
Right? Yeah.
Recapping what happened.
Monday Night Recap.
Good point, Bionic Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
That's a very good one.
Good.
The one thing that we can promise, we're gonna bring back. I know everybody loves it. We're gonna bring it back, and that is Marked Out Trivia.
Yeah.
Get that for sure. We're gonna bring that back. We're gonna kind of rotate the host just like we did before, so I can guarantee you. There will be some dumpster fires amongst the Marked Out Trivia, but those have a little special place in our heart, don't
Right.
they?
Yeah, and we got Alex Carter's on the board, our YouTube live chat board.
Yeah, go ahead and introduce that.
And he's saying, all right, let's talk about NXT. We're going to do that. Who we got? Daniel Price is on the board. Juan Rodriguez is there. Teddy Two Stoneheart. And I think I saw Stike Leather on there and others. So Bang Bus was there.
And one of the things we're doing also, guys, is going to ask for some audience participation. A big one is we're going to look for a classic match of the week. We're not like Etsy where you got to be like, 20 years old to call it vintage. You guys can email us any kind of match you want. The email address, of course, is markedoutpodcast@gmail.com. But email us some suggestions. We want to basically go back in the history books and watch some matches, and we want to see what you want us to go watch.
Yeah.
A match that you forgot about.
Markedoutpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, maybe 5 years or more. I don't fucking know. Send us something and we'll consider it. For tonight, though, we're going to cover a whole bunch of different stuff, and the evolving show theme. So we've got some sound effects that'll probably get played throughout as we evolve. But this is going to be for now. I know we're selling this. Just
Oh, you need to turn off your fucking YouTube video. See, new format, some things aren't obviously don't change. Like,
Yeah, old habits die hard.
I took all the buttons away from Adam and he
it's
still
gone.
fucked it up.
It's gone.
Is it?
It's gone.
All right.
Okay, so our new way of covering Raw is going to be this.
And now
Now live from the U-Record Studios, it's the Rossum Awards. Here's Ro.
Everyone. Why here's everyone? Because we're all going to do it. And guess what? We all just made up our own fucking awards. Because that's how we're going to cover Raw from now on. What we want to discuss, those of us, because let's face it, there's not a lot, right, Bionic Mark?
As far as you're talking to me, right?
Yes,
yeah.
you are the
just making
Bionic
sure. That's
Mark.
right. Yeah, I'm still getting used to it.
Rob, are you Bionic?
I am definitely not bionic.
Okay, yeah, it's you then.
Why
Mark.
Mark?
I'm
though?
Why
Mark?
Bubonic.
We're marked out.
Is it like
you're
my-
our mascot now?
No, but I mean, like, is it like Mark, like Mark Summers, like
No,
MARC, or
No, you
Double
have
Dare.
you have
Mark.
bottomed out from your days as a wrestler to end up on this podcast, so we get to name you what we want.
No, because you're a Mark and you're part bionic.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, I
you're
thought-
you're a fucking Mark.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are we going to play
I'm a-
Double
I'm a
Dare
Mark.
later? Now that you brought up Mark Summers, I want to play Double Dare.
Alex Carter says Rob's just doing the board because he wants to decline all of our calls. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
It was kind of annoying to host and do that.
We actually got emails from listeners, like podcast listeners that don't do the live thing, telling us, hey, guys, just get rid of the fucking phone.
Oh, yeah.
We love your show,
And a couple
but
of
get rid
them
of
that
this.
thanked us
Yeah.
when we did.
Yeah, like thank you. Just get rid of it. It adds nothing to your show, and we're about to do a new show, so it might not add shit either. So
Now, this is a perfect segue to my first award, Rob.
okay,
My first award is called the Ruined It Award.
the what?
The Ruined It Award. Ruined.
Ruined?
We ruined.
You ruined?
It's ruined. Just like the phone line, the White Table phone line got X'd like a Brian segment.
like a white table.
Like a Brian segment. Is
We
what
heard you
it
the
was.
first time. Yeah, it wasn't funny.
It was. I just want to make sure you heard me. I didn't care if the audience did. The Ruined It Award goes to Baron Corbin. The Constable was kind of fun. The acting GM is not. This is. I don't know anything. There's no benefit. He's putting himself in matches. Restarted it how many times? What? So we can make Roman fucking look strong
Yeah.
against who? You? So you can kick out of a Superman punch? Horseshit. Bionic Mark, what's your first award?
My first award is the Orange Award.
The orange.
Yeah.
With Trump on?
No, no. Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess it kind of goes. Yes, I'm taking. It alludes to that.
This
Oh.
is the best people.
No, it is referee.
talk.
Hey, referee Rod Zapata. Fucking that guy is like
Orange.
Yeah, he's like an Oompa Loompa kind of. I don't know if you noticed. I'm not saying that he's like tiny or anything. He's in fucking phenomenal shape. I'm just saying he's got that fucking. He's got that like Instatan or whatever.
Yeah,
going.
yeah. They spray
tan.
hard, man. Yeah, I agree. All right,
Looks good though. Looks good.
Yeah.
Rob, what's your first award?
You guys can come up with your own awards on the board too. We still want you to be involved. You can use one of our awards or you can do your own. We'll read them for the live audience, podcast people.
Yeah,
you
get
can,
creative.
Podcast people, you can send your awards in via the at Smart Mark Show. Hit us in the DMs, whatever. My first award, where's that? Here it is. My first award is the Mighty Mouse Award. I'm going to give it to our good friend. By that I mean not a friend at all. Leo Rush.
I liked Leo Rush.
I do too. I give him a Mighty Mouse Award. Here I come to save the day.
I liked every single thing Leo Rush did, right up to the point where he got on Bobby Lashley's shoulders.
Okay.
What the fuck was that about at the end?
Master Blaster from Beyond Thunderdome, Mad Max. Adam's never seen it, but if you've seen it, that was like the black version of Master Blaster.
I
tonight.
just don't get it.
What you don't get? What don't you get about it? Bobby sucks when he talks. You give Leo.
Leo beat Elias a little bit, and then ends up having to look like the little man that's hoisted up by Bobby Lashley instead of when he defended himself.
He didn't look like that. He did do that.
He did. Yeah, that happened.
That's actually what happened.
Right.
Yes,
The
and
little man was hoisted up by Lashley.
I didn't get it when he was saved. When
I mean,
he was hoisted because he was
you,
saved.
You don't get the.
Bobby was protecting him.
Yeah.
He picked him up when he was on the outside.
I get the
He used him
point
as
of
a
it.
weapon.
I didn't like the pose. I don't know. Whatever.
I thought it
I
did-
think you're just being bitchy.
I am.
No,
I am
he's right.
absolutely being bitchy. I thought it demeaned the character of Leo Rush after he had defended himself.
I thought it was unnecessary too.
Bathroom
for
break.
what it's worth.
It was over. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bionic Mark.
Yeah.
Bathroom break award for Justin Rasad on Twitch is the AOP match.
Why do they keep fighting jobbers?
I don't know.
Jobbers.
Jobbers. So I couldn't say it.
Daniel Price short attention span award. WWE needs to keep putting too much scenery around Roman to distract from the fact that he simply can't get over.
And what is this? They like? Oh, I don't know. We'll probably cover it in the next award.
Real quick, one more. Alex Carter, the Smart Choice Award is not watching Raw.
Hey. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
We had it on the TV.
Yes, we did have it on,
but we didn't really.
We don't have to dog it. We're not dogging it. All right, come on.
We're dogging it because we're not talking about it.
We've lost.
We could just ignore it.
It's like the new car smell is gone. It's long fucking gone. The kids have puked in the back.
Yeah.
Ants got to a popsicle that was left under the seat.
Strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
You know, the ants love that shit, I heard. Right, Rob?
They're funny.
Yeah. My second award is going to be Soundbite of the Night. And that's going to be, you suck and know I could kill you. Braun said that to Baron in one of the backstage segments. And
I hope you win because you suck and you know I could kill you.
It was great. And where is, oh, damn it.
Christopher Stikelether NyQuil Award goes to Baron Corbin. Did you have something more?
I was
searching for a sound effect.
I was trying to find the Braun sound effect.
Yeah,
it
we
looks
lost
like you
it.
took it away.
We lost it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian.
That's for you, Rob.
Okay.
Speaking of Braun, mine was the Braun Strowman Flip Flop Award.
Oh.
And, that actually goes to none other than the returning Nia Jax, who
Ah.
apparently just
Face.
what I have
Hey,
no
Brian.
fucking idea. I don't know.
Hey, Brian.
Are we doing that?
Healer face.
We're doing it now.
Nia Jax.
She's a fucking face now,
Yeah,
right? But she
right.
left as a heel.
And she was a face like a week before she was
Yeah.
a heel, and a
Wait,
heel a week before she was a face.
Did we finally solve the riddle? Is that what makes her not like most girls?
Because she's bipolar.
Oh.
Nia Bipolar Jax. New name.
That'd be a good-
Copyrighted.
that would be a good character. Like, what was it?
That's what she
Parks
is.
and Abyss? You just come out.
Yeah,
But
well,
beat it all in one.
they've done it before.
Yeah.
They've done stuff like that.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can even say Mick Foley kind of did that, where he had like different personas.
Who's that girl that was at All In?
Who's that?
Was it Chelsea Green?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
has
yeah.
that like
Smeared
one of her
lipstick and all
hands
that.
is bad. One side's half of her body
the
is
bride and the yeah.
bad, and the other half is good.
Love that shit.
I know that and the dick punch. Yeah, get creative with it. Why not?
Soundbite of the night from Daniel Price. Michael Cole, the biggest WWE suck up next to Kevin Dunn, stumbled to explain why Lesnar's getting another title match. I don't even listen anymore. I don't know what Cole talks about.
Yeah, I'll just be honest. We had the volume on, but it might as well have been muted.
I tell you what, let down before I give my award is Renee Young. I was actually kind of excited about her being on the announce team. Like, add some flavor to it, mix it up a little bit, see how it's going to go. But honestly, it's just been the Michael Cole show. And Graves is almost afraid to come at Renee with that heel announcer.
Well, and Renee never seems to pick up on it when he does.
Yeah.
It's like he's trying to play with her, and she's not going anywhere. He's trying to like stick his toe in the water, see what he can do, and she's not giving him anything.
I don't hate Renee. I do think I don't like the fact that, and I don't count Corey in this, but for the first time in my recollection, we don't have a veteran wrestler on the announce team for WWE Raw.
Well, veteran Corey.
Yeah, you could say Corey.
No.
He didn't. He's not a veteran. You're right. You're right, Rob.
Yeah, not the same.
He didn't retire. You know, that guy like Jesse Ventura, like
what happened to Corey was unfortunate.
Taz.
That's fine. I'm not dogging the guy. I'm just saying that, you know, it's not fucking it's not Taz. It's not the King, Jerry Lawler's.
Yeah.
It's not fucking it's just not.
It's not Southern
Jesse.
Comfort BJ Lawton.
It's not.
On the Marked Out podcast.
it's
right?
not Bionic
No.
Mark. That's a good segue.
All right.
Bionic Mark.
So-
What is your second award?
Second, I thought it was my third.
This
No,
is
I
your
haven't.
second.
No, you did your second. I haven't done my second. Did you
Oh,
do your
you
second?
haven't done your second.
Right.
Yeah.
What
there
was
we
your
go.
second?
Oh my God.
Rob,
do
it's
yours.
yours.
My second award is the Let It the Fuck Go award.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be
the Elsa Award.
Yeah, let it go. I'm gonna stay on the Bobby Lashley train and say, Bobby Lashley, the headband, let it the fuck go.
His ears are huge, man.
Oh God,
No, that's his gimmick, man.
really?
Yeah.
Without the headband, his ears, they're huge, man.
So what?
He looks like Sam Cassell on just the ear part. I don't know if that's a dated reference for some of
It's
you out
pretty
there.
dated. Go ahead.
We third award, Brian. Are you ready for your third award?
I'm ready.
All right,
yeah.
go for it.
Mine is going to be the real winner of the Crown Jewel event.
Oh,
All right, and that's
Oh.
going to be none other than Chase Owens. He's one of the Bullet Club guys. Also, he's a North Carolina brother. But I think that he's going to actually benefit from all of this. WWE naming something after his kind of moniker.
yeah.
people are going to search that in fucking Google or whatever, Crown Jewel, and he's going to come up.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Shark Boy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
He's going to get more fucking publicity. I mean, hey, fucking A.
Teddy wants to know if was I ever on the Ho train in Amsterdam? Yes.
There you go.
Question. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Daniel Price wants to point out he's got alopecia, so the headband is there to catch the sweat because he has no eyebrows.
Alopecia.
Yeah, great. We understand that. It's also because his ears
Vaseline.
are huge.
Use Vaseline.
His ears are huge.
Just rub Vaseline all over your forehead.
Rob, number 3.
My third one already? Did you do one?
I have not. I'm saving mine.
Oh, what the fuck? Whatever. My third award is going to be a standing award. Well, we'll see. Still don't give a fuck award. Roman Reigns. There's my. There you go. That's it. My fucking Superman punch party.
You know what? Because I think it's great.
This is Roderick Strong. I approve this method.
Why not? Get the Roddy out of the way. Mine is the Repetitious Award. Let me run it back for you because it's going to take a minute. We're going to go into our time machine, not the one that Rhonda believes in. Payback, April 2017. Braun, you know what? He defeated Roman. This is Payback right after Mania from 2017, April. Great Balls of Fire. Braun defeated Roman in an ambulance match. Joe was fighting Brock. SummerSlam. Fatal 4-Way. Joe, Brock, Roman, Braun. Again, Brock wins here. So now we get one-on-one Brock and Braun at No Mercy, September 2017. Brock wins again. Viral meningitis strikes. So we lose Roman for a little while. Survivor Series, of course, Brock, champ versus champ. The Rumble comes around. Brock versus Braun versus Kane. Of course, Brock wins again. So if you're counting at home, Braun got 2 quick wins against Roman and then just continually loses. Then we go Brock beats Roman. After Roman wins the number 1 contender at Elimination Chamber, Brock beats him at Mania. Then Greatest Royal Rumble, Brock beats Roman. Money in the Bank, Braun wins the briefcase. SummerSlam, Roman beats Brock. Hell in a Cell, Braun and Roman, no contest. Now we have to have them face on November 2nd at Crown Jewel. And I'm sure there's going to be a match at Super Showdown as well. Oh, there is. It's a 6-man match. Shield versus Dogs of War, whatever the fuck they're not calling them.
Hounds
now.
of Eagles or Eagles of Justice.
Iron Eagle.
Gods of War.
So for a fucking year and a half, it's been about these 3 guys. And my argument is because I know that rivalries and everybody can point all that out they want, is they've never given it to Braun throughout all of this.
Right.
Throughout this whole year and a half. And now I'm supposed to believe that he's finally a contender. You even fucked him over on the briefcase.
And he doesn't have his green belt.
I was going to say, I mean,
No
his
green belt.
His prestigious belt that he won in
No
Saudi Arabia.
Monster in the Bank. Nope.
Nope.
Maybe he'll win another one.
Maybe he'll win Rumble.
Where is it? Is it in Saudi again?
It's
Yeah.
the Crown Jewel.
Crown
Yeah,
Jewel,
so there
yeah.
won't be women to take up the card.
Same exact. Do we know same exact?
I don't know. I
venue?
hope Sammy's injured, so I don't have to worry about if he gets paid or not.
Justin
He is
Raside, Jeff Hardy Crash and Burn Award goes to Dean Ambrose. I read for Texas. Rhonda is my I don't give a fuck award, so still so cringeworthy. Yeah.
Daniel Price, he's asking if they're Dumbo ears. Go Google Sam Cassell. They're like that. Okay.
Yeah.
People don't know who Sam Cassell is.
He was like E.T. played basketball. Brian, turn your phone down.
The Shut the Fuck Up Award for Alex Carter. Paul Heyman still promoting Brock Lesnar. Hey, can I just say that I'm actually
Say it.
I'm impressed by it. You did some homework. The fuck? You did something
I did
above
some
and beyond
homework.
just being here?
Oh, you know. Wait, I'm glad you pointed that out. Do you know why?
Why?
I did some homework, Rob. I didn't waste 3 hours watching Raw.
Oh, boom.
Boom.
You hear that, WWE? Adam didn't watch you, motherfucker.
But if you did, Dean fought Drew, Dolph fought Seth, cashing his IC rematch, Baron, nonsense with Roman. Moving on. Where do we want to go from here, fellas? Let's take a little tour to this sound effect.
Ooh, look how he said sound effect before he played it.
It's better than saying the sound effect and then playing it like you called me out on a couple weeks ago.
damn Rob is hosting RIP. First off, I'm not hosting. I'm just manning the board because Adam is fucking horrible at it.
I'm over here.
Yeah, and second off, I hosted this show for the
They put baby in the corner.
for 90% of its lifespan. I can host a fucking show.
You hosted our old show.
Why'd you give it up?
I have been the host of the Weekly Squash since 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
And the only host. So let's get it started. There's a lot of dirt sheets out there. Brian, I want you to start from around the world of wrestling. What do you have for us on the dirt?
So I guess we could start with the one that's going to be happening. Actually, it could be happening as soon as tomorrow. But Vince McMahon is going to be meeting with Madison Square Garden officials in regards to the Ring of Honor event that's going to be happening next year, right before WrestleMania. So everyone's
That's that NJPW Ring of Honor Super Show.
Yeah, the mega show that they're running the night before WrestleMania, essentially in the town over. WrestleMania is New Jersey, but they're going to be right over, a few miles away in New York City. But according to what's it called? I'm sorry, Barn Burner Fired Up podcast, McMahon is considering using the arena for WrestleMania access next year. And it's interesting, as you know, Ring of Honor is at MSG on April 6th. Does McMahon throw MSG millions of dollars to say, get them the fuck out of here? And we kind of know that he's got the money. I mean, especially from what they get, like $45 million from the Saudi Arabia event.
But he hasn't booked in MSG like he used to.
What are you talking about? They always run MSG.
But not pay-per-views. He's been booking Barclay.
Yeah, they've been doing Barclays for fucking years now.
Yeah,
Yes.
but the MSG is still considered their kind of home base when it comes to
it's-
arenas
it's-
in New York.
Stike,
in the
you're on the board.
80s.
Please look this up for me. When was the last time a pay-per-view was held at Madison Square Garden? I think that'll be your telling tale right there, Brian, because if
Well, they have had some they've had some big MSG events lately. Like in the last year, they're mainly like live shows, but they promote the shit out
Yeah,
of
their
them.
live ones are always big. I mean, there and then anywhere where they're in like big cities, they'll usually kind of promote the shit out of it, and they're kind of considered big shows. In fact, I don't know what didn't they air one of the live shows from the Garden on the network?
I want to say yeah.
I could be wrong. I could
maybe.
Be wrong. I don't know.
all a
Captain
painful
Obvious
memory.
said something about Gone Too Soon award, Jason Jordan. Did he die or get cut or something?
I don't know.
Explain it because it won't let me type. Go ahead. But Brian, what? And Rob, is
thank
Vince
you.
really going to slap it on the table and say you booked this show and I'm done with you?
I mean, he is an old dog, right? Like
It's
he wants to protect
And
like his
obviously,
whole.
I mean,
and
proverbially.
plus, it's kind of more than the event. It's more of like he doesn't want to kind of have. It'll show that there's like a chink in the armor.
so
You know?
if let's say a new soda brand comes out, right? Pop if you're from the north, or
Wolf Cola,
whatever.
maybe.
Right,
Wolf
Wolf Cola.
Cola's
Okay,
great.
Okay, well let's make a new one up.
I want Wolf Cola.
Beaver Cola. Beaver
Duff,
Pop.
Duff beer.
Okay. And there you go to Circle K, and they're like, "Hey, we love to sell our product at your chain because we want to get out there." And then Coca-Cola's like, "No, you fucking can't. If you do it, I'll pull all my Coca-Cola." It's just bullshit. It's shit that it might have been a bad analogy. It's shit that Vince.
It was a terrible
yeah.
analogy.
It's shit that Vince did to WCW back in the day, but nobody knew about it because there was no social media. There was no mass media market for wrestling except for the shit they put out. So I don't know how. If I was MSG, I'd tell him to go fuck himself.
Oh, the last time they were at MSG was that glorified house show with Lesnar. Remember,
That's what
AJ
it
won
was.
the title from Jinder. It was going into Survivor Series.
Right.
Remember?
Remember?
I remember. Also, a quick explanation of what Captain Obvious was talking about. Jason Jordan's neck injury is more serious than we thought it was, and he could be forced into retirement. We talked a lot of shit about him as his character.
Right.
I would never really wish this on anyone, and that kind of saddens me because
But it doesn't.
it saddens me
I
for
just wa-
anybody to
well,
be
Yeah.
fucked out of their dream at the
I-
age that he's at.
Yeah. I'm empathetic.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. I feel bad for the guy. I hope that's not the case. As far as a wrestling fan, I could take it or leave it. As a human, I feel bad for the guy.
Ooh, Stike Leather, thank you for doing your homework. Hey, boys, take a guess. We don't have trivia until next week, so when was the last WWE pay-per-view at MSG?
Is it not Royal Rumble? No.
It was Survivor Series. Do you know what year?
No, just tell me.
2011. Proving my point of can Vince go in there and slap it down with a quick sellout and a big ticket pay-per-view price when he hasn't been there in 7 years. Actually, November would be 7 years.
Pay-per-view wise.
Pay-per-view wise. But those are the bigger tickets. A house show, even a Raw, is not drawing a pay-per-view ticket.
But say
we can agree on that,
say
right?
he does put the money out. Well, say it again. What was that?
We can agree on regardless of the venue, a pay-per-view ticket price is more than a Raw or a house show ticket price.
Absolutely.
So the money that MSG would take a cut of for a pay-per-view is larger than a Raw or house show, and they haven't given them that cut in 7 years. Conveniently, I bet that's when the Barclays Center opened.
All right. I'm bored of this topic.
Me too. What else?
PWG Battle of Los Angeles happened over the weekend.
Bola.
And spoiler alert, if you guys haven't watched it, you might want to plug up your ear holes for the next couple
what's
seconds.
earmuffs? Earmuffs.
Yeah,
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs. But none other than Jeff Cobb. He was the winner of the tournament, Adam.
Why are you looking at me?
Cobb?
Jeff Cobb?
Absolutely not.
No?
Who's Jeff Cobb?
Complete
He was in-
kayfabe break. I've never heard this name. I think you actually might have mentioned it before we went on air.
Probably. That sounds about right.
Okay.
He was in Lucha Underground. I think he came in around season 2. Oh, man.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, you don't know who he is.
Who did
so.
he beat in the final?
He beat Bandito, and he also beat.
I haven't heard of that guy either.
Nope.
No, and he beat another guy that you definitely didn't hear of.
Yeah, I'm going to struggle as we take this new format.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I did for the first time this
Hey,
weekend?
what did you do, Rob?
Dirt sheets for me. I watched my first ever full episode of Impact.
How'd that go?
I enjoyed parts of it. I mean, the production is shit, but it is what it is. But I enjoyed parts of it. You know, Austin Aries doing the little champion thing. I don't buy him as a champion, but I've only watched one episode. I did get to see my first match with Brian Cage.
It is very.
He's a fucking brick shit house, isn't he?
Yeah, he looks like a really brick shithouse version of Brodus Clay look. Unfortunately for him, to me,
That was horrible.
Brick
Yeah.
shithouse.
yeah,
It's a term down here in the South.
No, I
for,
know,
like,
but why is he bringing in Brodus Clay? He
I don't
doesn't look
know.
anything
I
like
don't
that.
know why.
because he wears that singlet and a mohawk.
because he has the haircut and he
And
does
he
and
has
he does
the
he
gear.
didn't
Okay,
wear
so
a
he's
singlet.
like the
he didn't wear a
after.
singlet. What are you talking about?
He wears a singlet.
He absolutely does,
He didn't wear a singlet this fucking weekend.
but he mostly does.
He usually does.
Thank you, Brian.
Or he'll throw the straps down.
I mean, Bionic Mark. Sorry. Oh, that's Kurt Angle, right? That throws the straps down.
I don't know.
Hey, we're learning, Teddy. We're learning the indie shit. We're spreading
fuck.
our wings.
Fuck you, Teddy. Put Teddy in timeout. He's pissing me off.
Grado. I'm not a Grado fan.
I don't know Grado.
What's next?
He's a TNA guy, actually. I'm sorry.
Here's
Impact.
the thing, though. Rob nailed it on the head. Impact has some talent. The problem is their production level is
It's
not,
definitely
not
getting
what
better.
WWE could do.
It's much better since.
It's better.
No,
yeah, but
the in-house lighting is fine, right? It's the TV production of it is shit.
yes, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
The
I'm telling
audience,
you, since
it
Don
feels
Callis
very
took
much
over.
like NXT in terms of the way the size of the crowd and the venue, but they don't know how to cut. They don't know how to, like.
No, and it's not even that. It's the audio. The music sounds all kind of in a hallway background, like if you were recording with your cell phone.
I will say the intros for Impact and TNA have always been just fucking.
That's
shit.
production. That's what Rob's talking about.
Sounds like old WCW music. Just
You
you could just play whatever the fuck you want to and just go out there.
You just shit.
What else you got?
Brian,
Me?
you
I
got
think it was
another one?
you.
No,
Are we
I
talking
think
about
it's
Impact?
your turn. He was. Now he's saying what else do we have
I
to
did.
talk about?
I did start talking about myself there. No, that was it. No, I just want to talk about it for a second.
Yeah, Brian, back to you.
Back to me. Let's go to you.
All right, let's go to me. I want to talk about this. Complete kayfabe break when he left his show in Corpus Christi. That'll be a trivia question down the road. Matt Hardy, who finished his advertised dates, who apparently was that was his goal, was to finish every advertised date. He didn't want to retire. There was like between 4 and 6, it's argued. when he knew it. But he spoke out, and it was out of character. He was not Woken. He was not Matt Hardy, Team Extreme. He was Matt Hardy, the real-life guy, the father, calling it quits. And it was very bittersweet. And this is a guy who went from a jobber local talent that got used sporadically, whose brother was lying about his age, became heavyweight champ in TNA, and received all other accolades in WWE, including a light heavyweight championship or cruiserweight that he didn't even qualify for technically.
I'm happy for the guy.
I am too.
I'm very happy.
He's got 2 young kids at home.
The one regret I have is that he didn't get to do, in my opinion, the full-fledged Broken Matt character in WWE. I thought it was very watered down. I would like to have seen him had a good run to close out with that. But with that said, I mean, good for the guy. I'm glad he's not going to be how Taker was tonight, looking like an old man bitching on a porch.
Well, now you say that. I do want to clarify. Other people have confirmed Matt's retirement, but they've been very clear in their language that says it's his in-ring career that is over. So he could see himself as something. You guys talked about that veteran at the announce table. What about Matt?
Well, didn't he just have another kid?
He did.
So he's got a young son.
He's got 2 kids. Yeah.
Yes, but he would not have to do anything but fly in for Monday Night Raw, wherever they are, and fly right back out 6 days a week at home. I'm not saying he's the answer, but I'm going back to that point you guys made. I think it was you, Rob. We need a veteran at that table.
He sounds too Southern.
I don't remember what he sounds like outside of the character.
He's got that heavy North Carolina accent.
Delete you. I don't remember what he
Yeah?
sounds like beyond
Yeah,
that.
you know who else has a really Southern accent that Vince didn't want to use because he had a really Southern accent but ended up being the best? JR.
Well, yeah, and then why do you think he got rid of him?
Because everybody went crazy on an airplane one night.
No, actually, no.
That was one of the times he got fired. He came back 2 more. He came back, got fired, and came back and got fired 2 other times.
It wasn't because
since
of the
then.
accent.
No, well, it was because
I'm
of Ric
from
Flair.
Long Island.
Ric Flair being drunk, actually,
Yeah.
if you want to really talk about it.
But to Rob's point, it wasn't. He was not terminated because of the accent. Is what Rob was trying to close on. That you stumbled him over. So Matt Hardy, we wish you well. Brian, you got your next one up. All right, back to Adam. Let's talk real quick about a lawsuit that WWE got dismissed today in Connecticut. There were basically 3 different lawsuits, and I'm gonna try and dumb this down. As Rob said, what was it, 4th grade or 3rd grade?
Just whatever, just make it dumb.
Okay.
2nd grade summer school.
Because if you go into detail, you're going to bore the shit out of me and everyone listening.
Okay.
What
I'm just gonna say that all of these were dismissed approximately the same reason. Number 1 was a 53 plaintiff group led by Animal, which featured some estates of deceased wrestlers as part of those plaintiffs. It was dismissed on grounds that the WWE can't defend via lack of specifics by the plaintiffs, meaning each one of these wrestlers, Rob, had a paragraph in the lawsuit but did not say what they were seeking damages for or why. So WWE went to the courts. I don't know how to defend this. They're not even telling me what they want or why or what happened to them. How does a 53 plaintiff lawsuit get to that point where nobody can even say why they're suing them?
Because they all work on the indies and they're broke.
Okay. Well, that one got that part got dismissed. Let's go to lawsuit number 2 that was tied in here. It's the one Brian was talking about, Big Vito and Evan Singleton. Apparently, that case was already closed, so that's why it was dismissed, and they were just seeking reimbursements. The 3rd and final one, Blackjack Mulligan, Dynamite Kid, Ivan Koloff, Coco Beware, their claim focused on injuries and insurance payments, and they had no evidence that WWE concealed info that had anything to do with the concussions. So all 3 of these are wiped out because basically the plaintiffs could not prove shit, and some of them didn't even try.
Okay.
How fucked up is that?
It's pretty fucked up.
Last one here
Go ahead.
is the crown jewel.
The crown jewel.
Chase Owens?
We've talked about that Brock, Braun, Roman, triple threat. We talked about that. It's November 2nd. What we didn't talk about is they're having the first ever World Cup tournament to determine the best in the world. Now, this is all that's been revealed about this. I don't fucking know if there's 20 competitors, 16, 32, if there's qualifying matches going into it, if this is just a ripoff of King of the Ring. But it's a tournament. If it's all in one night, I don't know. If it's just quarterfinals to final.
I mean, it depends on who's producing it. Any tournament done in the WWE's, who's producing it? Is it Vince? Then it's garbage. If it's Hunter, potential. But Hunter's pretty much.
You would presume it's cross-brand, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm not going to lie to you. I actually tuned out for the first half of what you were saying, so I really don't even know what we're talking about.
Brian, do you think there's any chance that they, when you were talking about Pentagon Jr. and stuff like that, could that be why WWE was talking to some of these people, was to try and get them in that event?
No.
Is there any chance it's going to have wrestlers that aren't in WWE?
No. This sounds like it's just going to be something that they're going to take some of the guys that they already have on their roster and just say, wherever they're from, they're going to make them that country, and that's going to be it. This is just going to be I feel like it's just going to be a very just kind of cheap thrown together tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really all it is, right?
Yeah, and
I hate shitting on it, but hey, maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be cool. It's something different.
Mm-hmm.
We can't, that's good.
Let's talk some. What, you got more?
The only other thing I got is the inclusion. You mentioned Undertaker was dog shit.
Yeah.
We got Kane in his corner.
Oh, yeah, the
Super
Kane
Showdown.
thing. We talk about. Who cares? I mean,
Who
why is
the
it a big
fuck cares?
Kane has been an active wrestler for, semi-active for years. I mean, he just won his election.
I told you in that timeline thing, he fought at the Royal Rumble for the title
Yeah.
this year.
I mean, yeah, so it's like, oh, Kane's going to be there. Oh, my God, Kane's back.
The big red machine, my brother destruction.
Yeah. Look, man, this Taker Hunter thing is so blown out of fucking, who gives a shit, man? I don't even know why. Who cares now? Taker has ruined his legacy in my eyes. Now, stop playing the fucking music.
I don't know.
I got the button.
The
So-
mouse doesn't respond over here.
So anyway,
I was just seeing if it worked.
my point here is that
Yeah, what is your
in my mind, maybe not in yours, maybe not in everybody else listening, whatever. In my mind, fucking Taker has ruined his fucking legacy. He is an old man in a fucked up looking trench coat.
It looked like a garbage bag tonight.
Yeah,
Ryan-
he looked like the Ugatu fucking garbage line from Zoolander or whatever it is.
Oh, derelict.
Derelict.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can dare leak my balls.
Dare leak.
Brian, on a scale of Flair to Funk, where is he on the hanging around too long?
Oh man.
That's not a wide range, is it?
No, that's a pretty good line.
Like, is he less than Flair, or is he past it? Because I thought Flair, up until maybe and I'm not counting what he did in TNA that he should never have come back. I'm talking about his up to Shawn Michaels' retirement match. He wasn't horrible.
No, definitely not. No,
he lost a step in the past, like 6 to 9 months of his career there, where I remember he messed up the turnbuckle spot that he was famous for.
Yeah, he would always kind of mess that up. You know where he is? He's at Sting level.
He's at Sting.
Who is? Taker?
Sting
What?
WWE? Because Sting in
Wait.
TNA was still good. He could still wrestle. He could still
Oh,
go.
you mean as far as
As far as
needs
like
to leave? Yeah.
right, yeah. Like in Adam's scale of
You think
from
Taker's at
Flair,
Sting
from
level?
Flair to because I think Flair is like over here, and then Funk is way over here.
Oh, yeah.
when it comes
Funk's
to,
the end. Funk's
yeah.
the
Oh
end.
yeah. He's the
bar.
Absolute. Yes, he
Yes.
is the bar. Correct.
Yeah.
So,
But
and I
you're-
think Sting
you're
is kind
saying-
of like
is
3/4 of the way.
Is Sting closer to Funk than Flair?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Wow. I would not,
I don't know.
I would not agree with you.
I didn't watch him in TNA, so I can't criticize there.
He
But
still held his own.
But him coming back to WWE,
I don't know about that.
He had a good. I liked him back in WWE
Sting?
when he did his WWE run.
Oh, no way.
I thought
really?
it was.
he had two
I
matches. One he got injured in.
I thought it was done right, minus the injury. I think there was
How
going to be
could you do anything really right or
Up
wrong?
until-
I'm saying with two matches,
up
Rob.
no, but just the way they portrayed him, I thought was good. I don't like the way he lost to Hunter. I thought that was stupid.
Okay, can
right?
you give me any detail
No,
about how
I'm-
they portrayed him? I think I'm going to make this one of like the Brian points where I call you out.
I'm saying,
give me
look,
some
okay, no,
specifics.
what I'm saying is, I didn't look at him and go, "Dude, you should really just go home."
Okay, like you do Taker.
Right.
Gotcha.
You know,
there it is. That's the
and
full
I'm sure if
circle.
I would have watched Sting and TNA towards the end, I'd have been like, dude, let it go. But I mean, he took some time off. He came back. The nostalgia was there.
Did you even watch his like whole Joker
era? In retro, yeah.
A little bit.
I've watched videos of him from the back, yeah.
Joker era.
Back in time.
Oh yeah, he had different face paint and everything.
The aces and eights.
Stike Leather says, to me, Taker has passed Funk and Flair.
I don't think he's
no.
He hasn't
No.
No way has he.
Funk.
I'm not going to stop wrestling until I die.
I
whore.
think he's closer. I think he's closer to Funk than either of the guys here next to me are saying. But no way is he be past Funk.
Yeah, and I don't think
he'd have to be the Crypt Keeper to be past.
Yeah,
Funk.
honestly, I think that's correct. Taker has surpassed Flair, absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, because at least Flair had his retirement match and retired. Flair got retired by Roman and
Taker.
Taker. I'm sorry.
No,
and
he did it, but it wasn't a retirement match.
Dude.
They never said it was.
Dude.
They never said it was.
Dude.
Which one?
Dude.
Roman.
Sweet.
That was totally retirement.
Yeah, it should have been his last because he hasn't done shit since. Stike Leather says, rumor, Hunter and Sean versus Taker and Kane at Crown Jewel.
Who cares? I'm sorry. Look, I love
And Anaconda Vice is late.
I love to go back in time and talk Attitude Era. I do, because it was, to me, the best era.
Well, hopefully maybe our fans will send us in matches from there to talk about it.
Yeah, I got one here. But see, what we talked about earlier, telling stories, and he just random fucking shit.
I was trying to plug our new segments.
Yeah, I know, but you know how I am. When you interrupt me, I forget what I'm going to say. It's fucking it's what
the
it
first
is now.
time I've done it all night, and it was to plug a segment.
And look what happened. Look what happened.
You got angry. Angry Elf is back, folks. Welcome to the Weekly Squash.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, whatever, Bionic Mark. What were you going to say? You have no clue?
I don't remember. I get it in my mind to say it, and you interrupt me, and I legit look. This is fucking not. This is not part of my character on the show. This is me in life. I start to tell a story. I have it in my mind where I want to go, and if I don't get there, it's gone. And every time you interrupt me, that fucking happens to me, and I tell you that every fucking time, and you still fucking do it. So I don't know what to tell you.
I'm just waiting for you to be done so I don't interrupt you.
Oh, who fucking cares, right? At some point in time, marching out the Attitude Era, I'm going to say it, has-beens, not as a negative thing, but they are has-beens.
Now they are.
Yeah. Marching out these old wrestlers from, I mean, it was fun for many, many years. Oh, look, he showed up. Hey, did you hear such and such is on Raw tonight? Oh, that's so cool. Godfather made an appearance. Oh, so sweet. And now it's to the point where there's just four. It's Hunter, Taker, fucking Kane, and Sean. And it's like, fucking stop. I don't care. I don't want to see you. Vince, I don't want to see them. I want to see fucking young talent come in and get the title and set storylines and make a name for themselves. You have no legends for 20 years from now. You're gonna pull Roman Reigns out in 20 years and he's gonna make the appearance? Everybody's gonna go, oh, that's fuck him.
This is what we talked about off air, and I agree with you completely. Bang Bus is saying, didn't Sean say if he came back, he didn't want to face old guys? He wanted to face somebody new or young, and yet he's going to do this shit?
Not when you have a fucking seven-figure check staring in your eyes like that. If you
I
go overseas, work a match to get fucking paid like that? I don't know.
No, look,
I agree.
I would probably
Brian,
come out of retirement if I were them.
Yeah, because his money's probably starting to run a little low, and he wants that extra kick.
he needs to donate something to Trump's legal fund.
That's Taker. That's Taker, not Sean.
Look, I don't blame the guy. I don't blame these legends, and I'm still a fan of theirs. I don't blame them for taking the payday.
It's ruining your fandom, though, because you're seeing their latter-day sins. It's like Elton John post Lion King. You're like, okay, I want Captain Fantastic, not this version.
I really think part of me really believes, and I don't think it could be true, but that they're almost tanking Raw to replace it with NXT. I don't even know.
Or remember Fox. Eventually, SmackDown's going to Friday nights, and they've already announced that the Friday before WrestleMania, they're not going to do a normal show.
Yeah.
So Friday nights could change a whole lot of things. I know it would change with us.
Yeah. I write for Texas. This is the time to retire Undertaker and Kane 100% now. Let Kane turn on Taker and set it up for WrestleMania. They could have it could be an Inferno match, Hell in a Cell, buried alive match, and then they both get burned at the end. He's saying just let them both retire together.
Okay. Why is Shawn coming out of retirement to let them retire together? Like, there's a lot of things that just are giant question marks that, again, I don't mind Hunter. I think Hunter is still in good shape and can go. He's the youngest of the four by far.
He's the new Taker when it comes to the yearly appearance.
Okay, but none of the others deserve any appearances, and now this is going to be our fourth Triple H of the year. He went from yearly. This is going to be our fourth.
I'm still okay with that because Hunter is involved on the regular.
Everyone knows that.
Right.
Yes, he's not a part-timer. I'll give you that.
When he shows up, it's like, oh, Hunter was probably backstage. He's with the company anyway, so it's not a big surprise. Hey, but if you're in attendance, you're like, fuck yeah, Hunter. If you're watching at home, you're like, okay, this could spice it up. But there's not the nostalgic pop of Hunter.
It's like Vince, though. You know how he always puts Roman with the Shield? He's like, oh, we got to get him over. Put him with the Shield so they cheer. They're like, oh, we don't know what to do. Ask Hunter and bring back some of his old friends.
Yeah. Hey, when does XFL start?
2020.
Not soon enough.
2020? So, okay.
He'll be dead before it starts.
Wow. Okay.
We should have a Vince McMahon death pool.
I don't know. What's next? What are we doing next on this new show?
On this new show. You're going to shit on our product.
No, look.
He didn't say anything.
Here's the thing.
New show. He emphasized new.
We're fucking winging it right now, and I think there's been some fucking some holes we got to fill.
Well, one hole that you could fill is in your wardrobe by going to collarandelbowbrand.com. You can save 10% with the promo code marked out. And one of the other new things that goes along with the Weekly Squash, if you want to spice up your wardrobe and you want to look besides Collar and Elbow, we're going to start our own T-shirt lines coming up. We are, I don't know the date, but that's one of the things that we have on the horizon coming. There's just a lot of cool stuff. And, you know, for those of you that want the in-depth WWE coverage, we're going to stick to the good show tomorrow. Which is SmackDown. We cover SmackDown, which is still good.
Okay.
And we might be doing a lot of other shorts and stuff here on YouTube. We're gonna get real creative. We'd love to hear your feedback, good or bad. Send us an email at markedoutpodcast@gmail.com or Facebook Marked Out at Smart Mark Show on Twitter. What were you about to say, Rob?
I was going to say that one of the suggestions I got for a classic match was the Muda versus Arn Anderson for the TV title.
Ooh.
I think I really like that.
See, this is why we did that.
Muda Sting matches would be good to watch. I used to love those.
I love
Ooh, Undertaker Austin fully loaded 99.
Can we talk some wrestling stuff that is fun for to be a fan of wrestling, like NXT or something?
I want to talk about real quick before you go to NXT about the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah.
I've mentioned Kacy Catanzaro for a while. She had kind of a David and Goliath first match in the Mae Young Classic.
Mm-hmm.
She had a couple things that I've not seen before. Number one, she just done it in Ninja Warrior, but she comes down and she climbs straight up the ring post to get into the ring.
Pretty cool. She did it as a move, too, I think, right?
And she had a couple of springboard moves that I've never seen the way the exchange was. At the end, it ended up in a bulldog or suplex or hurricanrana. But the setups and the execution, I'm really excited for somebody of her skill level to be doing this. We always see about all these gymnasts and stuff like that. She is a former gymnast, and she's a former American Ninja Warrior. Now she's a wrestler. I got really excited for that. Mercedes Martinez is also back. She was a finalist last year, Final Four.
Yeah.
Lost to Baszler in the Final Four. She looked really good again back. I'm excited about Mae Young.
Didn't she lose? Or that's the one that got injured and came back? That's the one who lost?
She lost last year to Baszler.
No, I'm talking about this year.
Tegan Knox got injured and then came back and then got hurt again.
Oh.
I don't know if that's who you're talking about.
Yeah, maybe.
I thought Mercedes won her match.
She did advance, but I don't know how far she got.
Okay.
She's been around.
She faced, I think, the Io Shirai winner.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the girl I saw. She's.
I don't want to look at the bracket because it gets spoiled like it did for you, Rob.
It fucked me up. Black girl with long blonde braids, like blue eyes. She did like an Ember Moon entrance. I can't remember her fucking name. She fought like a really tall chick. But I was really impressed by her and the story that was told in that match. I'm not doing it service by not knowing the names, but that's just what it is. So, yeah. Mae Young's been fun. Mae Young's fun every year. And, yes, Adam is watching Mae Young.
I do like Mae Young because Mae Young is – I mean, there's no storyline like feud-wise. It's just a match.
Okay. What's up? Oh, your sound. There you go.
You muted him.
Save the best for last, baby.
These look like two dicks.
Yeah.
We had a vision for change.
I just did it for this week.
I know.
It doesn't even look
Our
like.
new logo.
What does it look like?
They're squashes.
Here.
Squashes. How do you say? What are plural squashes?
Oh, those are actual squashes. I thought it really was like.
You thought it was like a blimp?
What are those clappy things you inflate?
What? I don't
Like
know.
noisemakers?
I don't know. What
Yeah,
Wrestling
at
podcast
events now, it's
You
like
inflate
two blow-up
them.
things and you clack them together instead of clapping.
you do. Balloons.
No.
Butt plugs.
Yep. That does not look like squashes. Looks like jaundice dick.
That's very. That's foul.
Your segment, Rob. Sorry, I didn't mean.
No,
to-
I get that. It's cool, bro.
We're doing the NXT minute.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
Well,
not a
it's
minute.
an expanded minute. We
Yeah.
haven't. We didn't have the time to make a new.
No, that's cool. I just want to talk about I wanted to talk wrestling as a fan, not just dirt sheets and all that shit.
yeah, let's talk as a fan, Rob.
NXT this week. Let's see. We started with the Lance Storms of Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch.
You know they are, Brian.
Right.
I mean, Mark.
Don't hate.
I mean, Bionic.
Took on Adrian and Caesar.
Wait, what was that?
Caesar Bunani.
What was the first name?
Jaga not gonna win this match anyway.
Hey, bo, nani, nani, hey,
So
hey,
that
hey.
that match happened. Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch are good wrestlers.
Wait. I think he knows how to say the name. Let's check with Vince. Oh, never mind.
Try it again.
Oh,
right.
Vince, I don't think that's right either.
Yeah, probably not. So that match happened. So that's cool. The next match on the card, actually, Tomasa. So the saga of who hurt Alistair continues, right? And we've had.
Dude, I got to tell you, if Regal's trying to solve any crime for me, I'm not going to get whatever I'm getting back.
Who is this dude in his office with him?
Like, he's like a stenographer.
Maybe he's the one that attacked him.
I don't know, but I'm going to call
Ooh.
Encyclopedia Brown before I'm calling Regal.
Where in the world is Carmen
Speaking of
San
Regal, I
Diego?
didn't mention this before when I was talking about PWG.
You should have.
He was actually backstage at the event
Oh, yeah?
as it was going on. So
Which event? Bola?
Ebola, yeah.
Oh.
Ebola.
Because I
He
mean,
was
they've
scouting.
they've signed so many guys from PWG,
Wait.
so it makes sense.
Could is Regal to Triple H what Ross was to Vince in terms of talent? Like finding them?
I don't know. I don't.
No. I know Rob can't focus.
Was Regal? Say it again.
Regal is to Triple H as Ross is to Vince in terms of talent, like
Yeah.
finding them.
I don't think so.
Hey, do you think Oni Lorcan is ever going to make it to the main roster?
Nope.
Brian?
Well, yeah, it'll be.
I don't think so.
I think he will, just because he seems to have a very good rapport with everyone backstage, and he seems to be very liked.
Okay. Good
Ooh,
work.
That's,
Okay.
that's
Stike
just my
says-
opinion.
Is-
And he's
Stike says-
and he's a solid worker.
Yeah. Cassius Ohno?
Yeah, he says Cassius Ohno.
Took
I
out-
like
took out
Lars.
Alistair.
Lars,
Nah, Lars is too obvious.
but Alistair
Cassius
broke
Ohno-
his jaw.
Yeah,
He
so
broke our jaw.
What about
Broke
Johnny?
down
I think.
her.
What about Johnny?
Johnny Wrestling?
We're all done with Johnny.
No. What about him? It's being the one that attacked him.
I'm done with Johnny.
Johnny.
You don't think it was Johnny that attacked Alistair?
No.
I'm done with Johnny and
Why?
Ciampa because it bores me.
I'm going to say Johnny.
Further, and I
Fuck
like
you
Ciampa.
guys. I'm saying Johnny.
All
I
right.
think Johnny got so enraged that he just got so jealous that he took Alistair
wanted
out
to have the
because
one-on-one?
because he wanted to beat Tommaso by himself.
Yeah.
And it's the fans' fault because of where he is right now.
I think it was Aaliyah.
The cat?
Yeah.
The cat's meow?
Cat's
Hey,
meow.
where's fucking Candace in all this?
Shacking up with Tommaso?
D's nuts. No,
Right?
didn't she get hurt? She hasn't been seen.
She
since,
hasn't been on TV at all.
No.
She hasn't been seen since Gargano, like fake attacked her. Remember
Right.
the bump
Yeah,
that he
yeah,
gave
yeah.
her? She hasn't been on since then. I don't.
I
think.
mean, remember,
they're
it's
selling it.
NXT. It's not uncommon to not see somebody for 3-4 weeks.
True, which is what makes it great.
Right.
What else you got there, buddy?
Let's see here. Shayna Baszler versus Violet Payne. Major Payne's daughter, I guess. One tubby.
Okay, that was a weird match. It wasn't quite uncomfortable on the Orton Hardy level,
Yeah.
but it was uncomfortable. Like Baszler was clearly. I know it was a statement squash match, but she could have pinned her after like 3 moves and just kept beating on her for another 5-6 minutes. Then that very awkward submission. I don't know.
What's wrong
Maybe
with
I'm
it?
looking into it. She beat that girl's ass.
No,
It
I know,
just-
but what's also awkward about the submission?
It
choke
looked
that she
awkward
does?
this time. Yes, it looked like she was really choking her this time.
Ooh, Bang Bus. Maybe Candace attacked Alistair so that Johnny could be one-on-one with Tommaso.
Ooh. Johnny's taking the championship from Ciampa
Fuck
at
off.
Mania weekend. No, Stike. No. Bad Stike. Go in a corner.
Raul Mendoza, who is slowly becoming like the Brooklyn Brawler of the NXT
Yeah,
for
really.
me.
JD's on the board, so
Yeah,
sure that's
I'm
him.
shutting mine in. All right. So they had a match versus Lars Sullivan, and I'll let you guess who won this.
Was
I'll give you
It
a
was
hint.
Mendoza
No.
because
Okay.
he got DQ'd, I thought.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, well, no contest. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think Lars ever pinned him. I don't think they declared Mendoza winner.
What's the goal for Lars here? Beating up Raul. I mean, is there anything on the horizon for him? Title?
That's why I think it has to be Lars. So away from the title, he can have a grudge match feud with Alistair at War Games.
I don't think you need to have Lars in the title picture because
You're
Lars.
not. He's fighting Alistair. No title involved. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
You have the monster that attacked him. I mean, clearly, and I don't think I'm going out on a limb here. You're going to have your War Games match at War Games. You're going to have a women's title. You're going to have a tag title. You're going to have your feud of Alistair and whoever attacked him.
Yeah.
And then a fifth match.
Okay. Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, the holes aren't filled in there, but that's your TakeOver Survivor Series weekend.
Okay.
Lars attacked EC3 a couple weeks ago, Bang Bus says. So, yeah,
That's right.
Lars is just running around like
Beating everybody
like
up.
a real version of the Riot Squad. He's just attacking
I just think
people
Lars
backstage.
is too. I think it's too simple.
But what else do they have for him?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I think
Because
it's too
they
simple
put
to
him up
pick
high and didn't give him the belt.
Okay.
What if it's someone that's not even like around right now?
I don't know. Hogan just slammed him right on cue.
Hey, what about?
Ooh,
Sorry, never mind.
Ciampa and Velveteen Dream at War Games. Stop teasing.
It's two heels. It wouldn't work. NXT
Ah,
does stick to that. for the
Velveteen
most
can
part.
easily go face.
He could.
Oh, absolutely.
They were
I
also
love them.
saying Ciampa and Riddle could be, next.
Well, it's going to be
No,
it's,
not yet.
It's going to be Cassius Ohno and Riddle.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Cash
then
is
first-
Ono.
Bring your new guy.
Yeah.
That's-
Well, and
that's
he
his
even
thing
said
right
it.
now.
He even said it. He was like, at the end, after, I don't want to.
Oh, that's-
Oh, yeah,
that's
please
it.
go. Yeah.
That's who he was talking about when he
Yeah.
said the new guy. I didn't make that
Because
connection.
after when he stood up, he said, "Bro," that was the last thing
That's
he said.
right.
And
He did.
That's
yeah.
Matt Riddle's. Right.
Yep.
Wow, Brian.
Then our main event.
I didn't even think Brian was paying attention.
Yeah, I go in and out.
Our main event was Nikki Cross versus Bianca Belair, and what for me was this is a setup for a good rivalry. I think between these two, a send off for Nikki to the main roster, a push for
Final
Bianca,
feud, if you will.
yeah, and a push for Bianca to the main event picture of the women's division. I think this rivalry, Nikki allows Bianca to show a more aggressive side to her character rather than just the athletic beast that she is. Not just that, but did you see the faces Bianca made? Her cells on fucking
Dude, they almost had a facial war battle.
Yeah.
Without even any strikes between the two of them. The crazy Nikki and the fucking fierceness of Bianca.
yeah.
I just my whole thing about this whole thing is NXT and exactly what you just said. This is the way they do it. Is somebody puts somebody else over on their way out.
Right.
Okay, that's how they've always done it. Joe put over or Finn put over
Well, except
Joe.
for Asuka.
And Bobby Roode put over Drew McIntyre. Everybody put somebody over on their exit. This is Nikki Cross's exit, and I like that Bianca, because Nikki, for all intents and purposes, she kind of towed the line between heel and face.
Sure.
But Bianca is asserting herself into that role as I want to be top heel, and this is a good rivalry. You don't need the belt. It's something the main roster loses focus of, Rob, all the time. You do not need the belt to have a great women's rivalry. Sasha and Bayley could have their breakup without the belt. Yeah, they used it for Becky and Sasha, but that match would have been just as good with no belt.
Right. So, so this match went to a double countout, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some massive brawling. Brawling.
Brian, is she still
Brawny.
undefeated?
I mean, yeah, she wasn't defeated.
Undefeated.
What did you think of the hair spot?
I thought it was
It
good.
was funny. We were talking about she hadn't done it in a while.
Yeah, she hadn't, and it's a good thing. She's been showcasing her talents, but no, I liked it. Sure. Yeah, you got to whip a crazy girl.
I like as long as it's not
Why-
too much. Like we haven't seen it in a while on TV.
But you know, if she went to the main roster, Vince would make her do it every fucking
Well, we
match.
don't. Okay,
Absolutely.
like her and Velveteen Dream, since we're just talking freely about NXT, I hope that I hate that Velveteen wore those "Call Me Up" Vince short. No, I don't want him to ever call you up. I don't want him to call up Lars Sullivan. I don't want him to call anybody up. NXT has finally replenished themselves from all the massive upheaval that they've done in the last year and a half.
Yeah.
They've now got some really good talent and storylines, and they're just, I don't want you to ruin any of these characters.
Is it me or
EC3 will be a bigger joke than Bobby Roode's being treated.
Oh God, yeah.
Velveteen would be the next Santino Marella.
Velveteen would be what's to do with the fucking bunny?
Adam Rose.
Adam Rose. Velveteen
No,
would be Adam
Hey
Rose.
Jose is in that role.
Oh, I'm sorry. He'd be the next Fandango. Then.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a good one.
Here's your dumb little
I
gimmick.
mean, Almas, we keep hearing about how he's going to get super pushed. He's getting booked more on TV, but he's now sort of become a lackey representative for The Miz.
That's terrible. That's a shame.
What else you got? That was the main event. What's your
Uh,
prediction? What's happening next week? What are they doing?
I don't know.
I don't remember. There was a tag match, I thought, with Aaliyah and something they teased.
Yeah, sure they did.
It was a women's tag match they teased on NXT. It was shocking because I was like, really?
Did you see what was it?
I don't remember.
I don't
It was
remember.
Aaliyah and 3 other girls.
I don't remember. I watched it Wednesday night. I mean, it's Monday today. I forget a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What about the Forgotten Sons?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They
Huh?
wanted. I think they're getting a number 1 contender match. Maybe. I don't fucking know.
Well, they had a tag match, didn't
Yeah,
they?
against Street Profits.
Yeah, they did.
I forgot all about that.
Oh,
one.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We remembered Bianca, but not the other half. Maybe throw us a bone and we'll remember you.
We saw the Mighty attempt to steal some jewelry from Montez Ford.
Which I didn't understand.
Well, this feud confuses me. Like, just let him have a match already. I mean, you're not setting the emotional connection to these two tag teams up for a feud, for a takeover. Well,
not even a pre-show takeover.
No, I mean, it's good they got somebody to feud with, but there's no emotional connection like he stole his jewelry.
Oh,
he fucked him over that one time.
That's what's happening. The other match they tease next week. Ciampa's fighting Dozer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Stakes and weights.
Stakes and weights. That's right.
That's gonna be a weird match. I'm gonna get him, Tucky.
Oh, Ricochet versus Pete Dunne, title for title.
Oh, not title for title. Champ versus champ. Versus champ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Bruce.
It's not a title match. It's not a title match. It's just champ versus champ. But that's going to be an awesome one, too.
No, I thought it was for the belts.
No.
They made it as part of the storyline very clearly. I want yours. I want yours.
No.
Title versus title. Yeah.
Yeah. Why would they do
Absolutely.
it? They wouldn't have them just fight for
it doesn't
nothing.
matter. All the gold is going to be up for grabs once they get to War Games.
Well, who wins this? I mean,
It
title versus
doesn't
title.
matter because one is joining Mustache Mountain and the other is joining War Raiders, and there's your 3 teams with Undisputed as the 3rd for War Games. We've said it before.
Okay, but still, I'm asking the question. If it's title for title, that means unless it's no contest.
It's
Yeah,
for
but
the belt.
but it's still for the belt.
Right. But if there's no
Bang Bus-
contest, nothing changes.
Right.
Wait, they're arguing on the board. Bang Bus says it's just for the North American title. Stike is saying
it's both titles. It's both because it was I want your title. Well, I want your
And
title.
JD said it's for the Tribbing Championship.
The what?
Is that a millennial term?
The what?
The
The
tribbing?
tribbing?
I don't know.
I don't
we
know.
we might have just referred to the most foul thing on the planet. I have no idea
No,
what I just said.
felching is the most foul thing on the planet.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
don't
no.
look it up.
No,
Lemon-
Bionic Mark loves it. I know that.
No.
You do a lot of that?
Lemon
Are
party.
you a felcher?
No.
Lemon
Are you?
party.
Yeah. No.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Blue waffle.
tune in to Marine 6 coming soon, straight to video. I just got Marine 4 in the dollar section at the Dollar Tree, which, by the way, is the entire store.
Did you?
Yeah, it's right here.
Is that Mr. Anderson?
I don't even want to open it.
No, the Miz.
It's Summer 8. I don't even want to open it. I bought it as a prop for the studio.
Wasn't Ken Anderson in one of those movies?
I read your damn comment. I rep for Texas. I read it earlier.
Anderson.
I know he was in one of their shitty movies.
I don't remember. I don't think it was.
So tribbing is another word for scissoring.
Scissor me.
Scissor me.
Why not just say
timbers.
scissoring?
Stike says, let's see Keith Lee versus Cassius Ohno. I want to see some more Keith Lee.
No, I want to see Keith Lee versus Matt Riddle. That's what needs to happen. I bet that'll probably be happening at a TakeOver, I bet.
Do you think Matt Riddle will get a kick-ass theme song, Bang Bus wants to know?
I hope so.
Bro.
I hope they don't change a thing about the guy.
Keith Lee versus Lars Sullivan?
So, final thoughts. Let's just close it down.
Yeah.
Okay, we could fucking sit here all night.
Yeah.
Final thoughts. I had more fun doing this. We're going to get more structured and more kind of segment ideas, more creative segments, more fun all around. Guys, it is very important, our marked out fans that are out there, we need your support and help on some of this stuff to tell us what you want. And you can only tell us what you want by sending us emails, by getting involved, tweeting stuff. You want us to watch a match. Some of our live YouTube members and Twitch members have given us some suggestions, but I know there's a lot more people in the podcast universe or that watch it on YouTube later.
And after you send us your email, make sure you go to collarandelbowbrand.com and buy some shit and then put in the promo code marked out in all caps, one word,
all caps lock,
and get 10% off.
Yeah, and remind Kevin of that too. He needs a wardrobe change.
Oh, God.
Final thoughts, Brian?
I'm excited to talk about something that's not Monday Night Raw. I'm not dogging WWE, but, man, it gets tough to kind of just talk about the same old shit every week. So hey, yeah, this will be cool to kind of stretch things out, see what else we can fucking talk about.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Absolutely.
Those are my thoughts.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
Rob, what you got? What you got?
My final thought is the 3 worst looks, in-ring looks, right now is number 1, Roman Reigns in his combat black SWAT pants, combat boots, and his
and the
vest.
Flashdance logo in the middle of that vest.
Yeah. Number 2, Dean Ambrose, the jeans and the shirt. It's time to change that.
Why are you so hating on that?
It's time to change that. And my 3rd worst look in the ring right now, I have to give to Bobby Lashley.
Because of the headband?
What the girls call the boy shorts and his headband. Yeah. So there's my final thoughts.
They're not boy shorts. They're bikers.
Here's my final thought. Between now and November 3rd, today is September 18th. This is a month that goes to 30. Then we have one that goes to 31. So 12, 42, add 3 more in 45 days. You counting, guys? 45 days, we are going to have 4 pay-per-views. Anybody? You paying attention?
What do you mean?
45 days. We're going to have Crown Jewel at the end of that. We're going to have Super Showdown at the beginning of this, Evolution, and the normal October pay-per-view. I can't remember what they've named it now. I wanted to look it up.
Not Halloween Havoc.
Not Halloween Havoc. No, they wouldn't do anything something smart like that. It's probably No Mercy is what it usually is.
Let it go. I mean, July, Great American Bash. October, Halloween Havoc. They had good ideas. Use them.
Starcade's coming back.
Great balls of fire. Give me a fucking break. What do you say about Starcade?
They're bringing that back. And remember how last year there was kind of like a house show, but they ended up